Hi guys, it's Deidre. We just wanted to check in. So we know we're all doing our best to limit our face-to-face contact, but we do just want to make sure you guys know there are so many people who care about you, who are thinking about you. And today, Miss Laura, who I know a lot of you know, has a very special message for you. So I'm going to turn it over to her.
Hey
Thanks.
guys. So I've been thinking about you a lot and praying for you, those of you that I know. And this is a really odd time that we're going through as a nation and as a world. Unprecedented. So Deidre asked a few of the mentors if we would do these Zoom recordings and I don't know, give a word of encouragement or tell you about what we're doing. And so one thing, so our family of 5, my 3 girls and Brad and I, we've been cooped up in this house. So you may find that you're cooped up in the house with your roommates or a roommate, and that maybe it's a little more difficult to get along because you're not able to do normal stuff or have breaks from one another or go to your job or whatever it is you like to do. And so that has been true at our house. If you can imagine, there's been lots of arguing, and I have a short temper, so that adds to the fun. We have a couple people in our family with short tempers, and so I was praying the other morning, really that my girls would get along better. And just as I was praying for them, the scripture that the Lord brought to mind almost immediately Proverbs 15:1, and it's saying, and then I was convicted because I know that my children aren't the only ones using harsh words, but indeed their mother is using harsh words. And so that's the scripture that I have been telling to them the past couple days. And oh, my internet connection is kind of sad. And it's the scripture I've been keeping in mind because it's easy to just yell at the person you're mad at, especially if you live with them. Um, but that will most certainly start way. I can't remember what it was on Monday, but Lily, my youngest, is complaining about how annoying or how mean her older 2 sisters were. And her older 2 sisters were complaining about how annoying she was. Well, then she comes down and says something to Hannah. And Hannah was like, well, you go upstairs and rah, rah. I'm like, Hannah, that's why she's annoying you, because you're being mean to her. Anyway, and so I've been convicted about our words, and that we need to speak to one another, even if you're angry at the person, or even if they're doing something that you don't like or that's annoying you, and we're all annoying each other right now, doing or taking walks every day to get out of the house, not even all together necessarily. And we've been trying new recipes, trying new games. Hannah found a game on the internet last night, so even if you don't have games at your house, you can look up on the internet, and like she did it with just like random plastic cups and items we had in our pantry. If you have an iPhone, or not an iPhone, if you have a smartphone, and most of you do, did you know you can like download free books from the library? It's a great time to read. So I've been reading more than I usually do. I really like to read. I really like to read about World War II history. And one thing that I've thought about a lot is Anne Frank, who was a young girl during World War II in Germany. And actually, I don't know which European country it was. But at any rate, her family was Jewish, and so obviously Hitler was out to get them. And their family was she kept a diary. She was about 13 years
We will get Miss Laura right back. Hold, please.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we
we're
good?
back.
All right. Sorry, my internet's kind of spotty. So I was telling the story. I just read a book about Anne Frank recently, and it's a book you could probably get her book and download it from the library onto your phone and read the Diary of Anne Frank. But anyway, she was a 13-year-old girl, or a young teenager during World War II, and Hitler, in Nazi occupied Europe, and she and her family were Jewish. My connection's unstable still, but they stayed in hiding, I think, for something like 700 days. So that's more than that's about 2 years, in something like a 400 square foot apartment with 6 people, which that's really tiny. And they never left. People would bring food to them, and they had to like keep the lights off. They couldn't. Nobody on the street could know they were there. And so I have thought about her a lot. That if they could do that, eventually they were found by the Nazis, and so that was sad. But if they could hide for 700 days in a tiny apartment, then we can live through the coronavirus, even though it's not fun. So I encourage you to get a book and check out and read from, I think it's the Libby app for the Central Arkansas Library System. And that's all I have.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Laura.
Welcome.
And we will see you all soon.
Hopefully I miss you guys.
Bye-bye.